It's 10 trivia questions on who wrote the books. I'll give you 3 book titles. You tell me the author. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out my show. Today's episode, all about books. I'm a big reader as an English major who now has a trivia empire, which is a very over-exaggerated word for what I do. I love reading. I love writing. I love all things books. And we're doing summer reading at my house with my kids, and they're having a bunch of fun doing that. Annabelle is going to the 2nd grade. She's reading all kinds of chapter books. And I just found this series that I read when I was a kid called the Pee-wee Scouts. And we were at this library in Bristol, Virginia. And they had about 10 of them. And they're from the late 80s, early 90s. And it's just about a scout troop. But it's they're kind of funny for a kid's book. And I liked all the characters way back when. So I'm reading one of those out loud to her now and having all these crazy nostalgic flashbacks. What are some of those series you read as a kid that you think my kids should read? Drop me a line, ryanbuds@gmail.com, if you have any recommendations for cool books that we may not know about. Also, if you are a cozy mystery reader or writer, if you know what that is, that's the type of mystery that's like on the show Psych or Murder, She Wrote or Castle, where it's not insanely violent and it's just kind of a small town whodunit type thing over and over again on those shows. Well, they make books like that, usually that take place in a coffee house or a diner or a brewery in the case of the one I'm writing. So I have started writing my first book ever, and I'm on chapter 10 of about 25 chapters, so almost halfway done. And I'm looking for a reader or 2 or 10 to read that first chapter and tell me if it hooks you into wanting to keep reading it. So if you are a reader of mystery-type books, especially cozy mysteries, if you know what I'm talking about, again, drop me a line, ryanbuds@gmail.com. I'll send you the first chapter, and I would love to hear your feedback. And if you're like, ooh, that sounds awesome, I would totally keep reading that. Or, oh, no, that's not at all something I would like to hear it. Your honest feedback, and I'll send you some free stuff just for doing that. So ryanbuds@gmail.com. Before we jump into today's episode on Who Wrote the Books, we have a Geek Out Challenge card. Here are your challenges. Name 6 films in which a wedding appears, 2 crime procedural shows, 4 female authors, 2 1970s rock groups or bands, and 4 fictional high schools. Those are all of your challenges. Hope that was fun warming up with those. And now we're going to jump into a whole episode on who wrote the books. Here we go. All right, who wrote the books? Name the author from the 3 book titles that I give you. Here's number 1. For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Old Man and the Sea, A Farewell to Arms. Who wrote the books? Number 1, For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Old Man and the Sea, and A Farewell to Arms. Number 2, The Blind Assassin, Cat's Eye, The Handmaid's Tale. Number 2, The Blind Assassin, Cat's Eye, The Handmaid's Tale. Number 3, East of Eden, The Pearl, Tortilla Flat. East of Eden, The Pearl, Tortilla Flat, number 3. Number 4, The Fall of Arthur, Letters from Father Christmas, The Tale of Aragorn and Arwen. Number 4, The Fall of Arthur, Letters from Father Christmas, The Tale of Aragorn and Arwen. Number 5, Emma, Lady Susan, and the Watsons. Number 5, Emma, Lady Susan, and the Watsons. Number 6, The Mask of the Red Death, Lenore, the Telltale Heart. Number 6, The Mask of the Red Death, Lenore, and the Telltale Heart. Number 7, Ulysses, The Sisters, Chamber Music. Who wrote the books number 7, Ulysses, The Sisters, and Chamber Music? Number 8, The Witches, the BFG, Matilda. The Witches, the BFG, Matilda. Number 9, Dogman Unleashed, Cat Kid Comic Club, Captain Underpants. Number 9, Dogman Unleashed, Cat Kid Comic Club, Captain Underpants. Number 10, Israel Potter, Moby Dick, White Jacket. Number 10, Israel Potter, Moby Dick, and White Jacket. Your bonus question here for 2 points. What is the last name of the Boxcar Children? What is the last name of the characters in the Boxcar Children? Those are all of your questions for Who Wrote the Books. We'll be back with the answers after this noise. We are back with the answers to Who Wrote the Books. I have the answers to who wrote them right now. Number 1, For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Old Man and the Sea, A Farewell to Arms, Ernest Hemingway. Number 1, Ernest Hemingway. Number 2, The Blind Assassin, Cat's Eye and The Handmaid's Tale, Margaret Atwood. Canada's own Margaret Atwood. Number 3, East of Eden, The Pearl Tortilla Flat, John Steinbeck. Number 4, The Fall of Arthur, Letters from Father Christmas, The Tale of Aragorn and Arwen, J.R.R. Tolkien. Number 4. Number 5, Emma, Lady Susan, The Watsons, Jane Austen. Number 6, The Mask of the Red Death, Lenore, The Telltale Heart, Edgar Allan Poe. Number 7, Ulysses, The Sisters, Chamber Music, James Joyce. Number 8, The Witches, The BFG, Matilda, Roald Dahl. Number 9, Dogman Unleashed, Cat Kid Comic Club, Captain Underpants, Dave Pilkey. Number 10, Israel Potter, Moby Dick, White Jacket, Herman Melville. And the bonus for 2 points is a tough one, but if you grew up reading the Boxcar Children, maybe you knew their last name is Alden, A-L-D-E-N. And there you have it. A fun quiz on who wrote the books just for you today. And if you like books, go to the library. Get a bunch of free ones. Read some stuff this summer, or listen to some audiobooks, or read some ebooks on a tablet. All of it is awesome. And I always say, if I didn't host trivia for a living or work in entertainment, I would work at a library. That is one of my favorite places to be in all the land. Fact of the day today, Billy Crystal turned down the role of Buzz Lightyear in the original Toy Story, and then kicked himself in the butt, and then, of course, jumped right into Monsters, Inc. when they called him for that. He's like, yes, I'll do it, whatever it is. Billy Crystal turned down Buzz Lightyear in the original Toy Story. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers!